Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here, and in today's video, we're going to be talking through some player props I like over on Prizepicks for today's NBA slate on Friday, October 31st. It's Halloween, so happy Halloween to everyone watching this video. I got some NBA plays, guys. I do like for tonight. I think we have 8 games on the slate, so it's a decent sized slate for a Friday night. Got 3 plays that we're going to break down, share, and give out in this video. And as always, we're going to give some analysis, some information on why I like these plays. Now, before we do that, if you guys do enjoy these Prizepicks videos, if they help you out, make sure that you hit that like button down below for me. Hit that subscribe button as well. And if you guys are new to the channel and if you are new to Prizepicks, if you don't have a Prizepicks account, make sure that you go sign up. Use that promo code NOAH. Again, when you sign up for Prizepicks with my promo code and play $5, you're going to get $50 worth of free lineups for signing up and using code NOAH. And then we also have a partnership with Sleeper, so do want to give a quick shout out to Sleeper. If you guys don't have an account over on Sleeper, you can download their app, use promo code NOAH, and get your first deposit matched up to $100. You'll also get a free $20 entry. So if you look to the screen here to my left, a free $20 entry just for signing up for Sleeper and using code NOAH. And you do not have to make a deposit to get that free entry, so it's available just for signing up. It's a way for you to be able to try out the Sleeper app without even having to put any money in. And, if you use that $20 entry and you lose, well, it was free, so it's no loss to you. So this is basically a way for you to try out the Sleeper app, pretty much risk-free, and you can check them out, again, downloading the app, use that code NOAH, get that deposit bonus, and get that free $20 entry. But yeah, guys, let's talk about some Prizepicks plays that I like here for this slate on Friday. Now, I do want to recap the plays that we gave out in Thursday's video before we talk through our plays for today. So on Thursday, we gave out 2 picks. It was a small slate, just gave out 2 picks, but we did go 2-0. So we hit both of our plays Thursday night. Hopefully you guys did tail, made some money with us. We took Ryan Rollins over 25 fantasy score. Rollins had a huge game. Definitely, benefited with Giannis getting late scratch. Giannis got ruled out like an hour before the game started. Obviously, that was unexpected. Rollins had a huge role, put up a huge game, went over his fantasy score pretty easily. And then we took Andrew Wiggins over 17.5 points, which also hit relatively sweat-free. I think Wiggins cashed like midway through the third quarter. So 2-0 on our 2 plays for Thursday, 3-0 on our 3 plays that we gave out Wednesday. So last 5 plays we've given out on YouTube, we've gone 5-0. Hopefully we can keep this heater rolling into this Friday slate and hit all 3 of these plays here for Friday. So looking at the first prop that I like for Friday night, it's going to be an assist prop, and I'm liking Peyton Pritchard for more than 4.5 assists. Now, Peyton Pritchard, to start the season, has gone over this assist line in 3 out of 5 games. We've really seen his assist numbers tick up as of late. He had 10 against Cleveland. He had 8 against the Pelicans. So far this season, Pritchard is leading the team in potential assists. He's averaging 12 potential assists per game, averaging 6 assists per game. And then if you look at really their last 2 games, he's seen a big spike in his potential assists, 14 potential assists he's averaged over their last 2 games. Now, he's been running a little hot. He's averaging 9 assists on 14 potentials. Obviously, that's a little bit unsustainable. But with the 4.5 assist line, if we're going to continue to get double-digit potential assists from Peyton Pritchard every night pretty much, I think we got a pretty good chance at him converting half of those. Typically, on average, a player is going to convert about half of their potential assists. So if a player has 10 potential assists, on average, he's going to convert 5 of those. There will be times when he converts more if the team is, shooting well, or just shooting well off of his assist opportunities. There will be times when the team is struggling to score, and maybe he doesn't convert as many assist opportunities. But the potentials have been there, which is what we like to see so far this season. It is a small sample, but Peyton Pritchard is leading the team with a 24.4% assist percentage this season. And historically, he has seen a pretty good bump in his assist rate, when he's played without Jason Tatum, when he's played without Drew Holiday. Obviously, Jason Tatum's injured right now. Drew Holiday's no longer on the team. If you look at last season, Peyton Pritchard played 774 minutes without Jason Tatum and without Drew Holiday. In that time, he had a 22.7% assist percentage, which was 3rd most on the team. And his assist percentage rose about 5% with those 2 guys off the floor. So Pritchard has historically seen a nice spike in his assist rate when he's played without Tatum and without Drew, and it makes sense because obviously Tatum, especially, is a ball dominant player. You take him off the floor, it's just going to allow for a lot of these other guys like Derek White, like Peyton Pritchard, to handle the ball more, to rack up more assists. and Pritchard's been doing that as of late. Assist numbers have been really good lately. A lot of potential assists as well. I think that trend continues here into Friday night, and I do like Peyton Pritchard for more than 4.5 assists. Now, the next prop that I like is going to be a points prop. We're going to go to the Suns game, and I'm liking Royce O'Neal for more than 11.5 points. Now, Royce O'Neal saw a big spike in his role last game against Memphis. He did wind up starting that game in place of Dillon Brooks. I think he's actually started the last 2 games in place of Dillon Brooks, because I think Brooks has been out their last 2 games. Yeah, Brooks has missed their last 2 games, and O'Neal has gone over this points prop in both of those games. Scored 17 points against Utah. Today's matchup, scored 18 points against Memphis. If you look at his minutes in those games, he played really, really good minutes. He played 46 minutes against Utah. Now, that game did go to overtime, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that game did go to overtime. But even before overtime, he had played like 40 minutes. Like, he got a ton of minutes in that game against Utah. And then against Memphis, last game, he played 36 minutes or 35 minutes. So they've been giving Royce O'Neal big minutes, in Dillon Brooks' replacement. And I think that continues. I mean, Royce O'Neal's been playing well. He's been shooting the ball well. He's historically, for his career, he's historically been a lower usage player. He's historically not been a guy that's known for scoring. But we've really seen his offensive aggressiveness, spike up this year with the Suns. And the Suns are really lacking offense right now outside of Devin Booker, because they don't have Jalen Green. He's still out. Obviously, Dillon Brooks is out as well. I mean, Devin Booker might take 25 shots a night and do as much as he can offensively, but a lot of these other guys are going to have to provide offense, and Royce O'Neal is one of those guys that can score. He can shoot threes. That's what he's really good at. You look at his shot attempts. So last game, Royce O'Neal took 12 shot attempts. 11 of his 12 shot attempts were three-point attempts. The game against Utah, he took 17 shot attempts. 12 of those 17 shot attempts were three-pointers. So he is a guy that takes a lot of three-pointers. And this is a really good matchup for that. If you look last season, the Jazz were a major three-point funnel. The Jazz did give up the most three-point attempts and the most three-pointers made per game. If you look so far this season, it's been the exact same. The Jazz have given up the most three-point attempts and the most three-pointers made per game. So really, really good matchup here for Royce O'Neal for how he scores. Obviously, a lot of that scoring coming from behind the arc, and that's where Utah's been really vulnerable, giving up a lot of threes. I think this matchup sets up really well for Royce O'Neal. The minutes have been great the last 2 games without Dillon Brooks. That should continue here on Friday night. He had 17 points just a couple days ago against Utah. I wouldn't be surprised if he has a similar game here tonight, in this exact same matchup. So that's what I like as our second prop for Friday night. And then the last prop that I like is a points plus rebounds. So we're going to go to the points plus rebounds category. Going to look at one of the late night games, the Clippers game. I'm liking Ivica Zubac for more than 25.5 points plus rebounds. Now, Zubac has had kind of a up and down start to the season. He's had some good games. He's had some down games. If you look at the games where he has gone under this line, he did go under in their first game of the season, which I believe, that Denver game was last year. The Utah game, first game of the season, he did go over, but then he went under against Phoenix. Only played 24 minutes or 25 minutes against Phoenix. Not that, he would have gone over anyway, because, he kind of struggled in only 25 minutes. But that game was a blowout. They won by 27, so he didn't play full minutes. The last 2 games, 34 minutes, 24 minutes. Only played 24 minutes against Golden State last game, but was really productive, had a double-double. And then against Portland, he had 21 and 8. So Zubac, he's still been solid this year. And I think this is probably the best matchup he's had all season. It's probably one of the best matchups he'll get all season. Facing the Pelicans is a really, really good matchup for centers, especially centers that can score around the rim, because that's where the Pelicans have been very vulnerable. They were very vulnerable around the rim last season, and nothing's really changed so far this season. If you look at last season, the Pelicans gave up the 4th most points in the paint. So far this season, the Pelicans are giving up the 6th most points in the paint. The Pelicans are also giving up the 2nd most points to centers and the 6th most rebounds to centers. So this is a really, really good matchup for Zubac for how he can score, being a guy that scores a lot around the rim. That's where the Pelicans have been really vulnerable. The one thing I do worry about in this spot is that this game does have a kind of a big spread. I think right now the Clippers are favored. Yeah, the Clippers are favored by 11.5. I could see this game being a blowout. I could see a scenario where Zubac has 24 or 25 PR going into the third quarter, and then he doesn't play the fourth because the game's out of hand. Obviously, that's a risk you take. But I think the matchup is so good here for Zubac. I think this is a spot where he can have a lot of success just with how the Pelicans have been defensively this year, especially around the rim and to centers. This is probably one of the better matchups that Zubac going to get. And not only is it a good scoring matchup for Zubac, it's also a good rebounding matchup. We talked about how the Pelicans given up the 6th most rebounds to centers this year. Last season, the Pelicans were terrible on the glass, gave up a ton of rebounds. They actually gave up the most rebounds in the league to centers last season. And if you look, Zubac's only averaging, I think he's only averaging 8 rebounds per game this year, but he's had 17 rebound chances per game. So he's had a lot of rebound chances, just hasn't really been able to, corral those boards, those opportunities for boards. It's very unlucky for a guy to have 17 rebound chances per game and only 8 rebounds. If you look at other guys in the league that have similar rebound numbers, so Zion Williamson has 18 rebound chances per game, and he's averaging 9.5 rebounds per game. Asa Newell for the Hawks, he's averaging 17 rebound chances per game with 10 rebounds per game. So a lot of guys that average around 17 to 18 rebound chances per game are averaging close to double digit, if not over double digit rebounds, whereas Zubac's only averaging 8 rebounds per game. Definitely could see his rebounding numbers spike up a little bit as the season progresses, and I think if there's ever a spot where Zubac can really dominate on the boards, this is it against a very bad Pelicans defense and a team that gives up a lot of rebounds. So really all the boxes are checked here. I think, again, my only concern is the blowout risk in this game, but that's the risk I'm willing to take. Hopefully Zubac, if it is a blowout, can still get there in 3 quarters. I think the matchup's good enough for him to do that. So that's what I'm liking, guys, is our 3 props here for this Friday night NBA slate. We're taking Peyton Pritchard for more than 4.5 assists. We're taking Royce O'Neal for more than 11.5 points. And we're taking Ivica Zubac for more than 25.5 points plus rebounds. So got 3 plays here. Let's see if we can go 3-0, guys, and keep this heater rolling. Last 5 plays we've given out on this YouTube channel have all hit. We're 5-0 on our last 5 plays. Would love to keep that going here into this Friday night slate. Go 3-0 on these 3 plays. But again, guys, appreciate you watching. Appreciate your support. Make sure that you hit that like button down below for me. If you guys do enjoy these Prizepicks videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. And if you guys are new to the channel and if you are new to Prizepicks, if you don't have a Prizepicks account, make sure that you go sign up. Use that promo code NOAH. Get those $50 worth of free lineups once you sign up for Prizepicks and play your first $5 lineup. Also, check out Sleeper as well, giving you a 100% match on your first deposit up to $100 and a free $20 entry for signing up with code NOAH. So go support both of our sponsors, Prizepicks and Sleeper. But yeah, good luck, guys. Let's win some money tonight. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.